Hey everyone, Dirk Foster here from Thumb Everyday Tactical. A while back we promised you something special and today we're here to deliver. So what is it? What's the big announcement? Well, we're going to SHOT Show and the USCCA Concealed Carry Expo this year. That's right, we're going to the shows. So we'll start with SHOT. It's not our first time going, but it is our first time going as Thumb Everyday Tactical. For those of you who don't know, SHOT is the shooting, hunting, outdoor trade show held annually in Las Vegas by the National Shooting Sports Foundation. It's basically the largest gun show in the U.S. and it's not open to the public. That's right, you heard me. Industry professionals, military and law enforcement attendees only. I've been fortunate enough to go over the past 10 years multiple times, in fact almost every year over the past 10 years. First as an instructor with Shoot Safe Learning out of Lomita, California, and then most recently as a representative of Ben's Great Outdoors right here in Marlette, Michigan. Unfortunately, Ben's decided not to attend the event this year, but since I was going as Thumb EDT, they offered to sponsor me as an industry pro. So expect to see me wearing a Ben's Great Outdoors t-shirt in every single live post we do from the show, and we'll get into that in just a second. So, all right. What does it all mean to you? Well, it just means this. SHOT's the first industry event of every year. And as such, all the manufacturers show all their new stuff in advance. So everything that's coming out in 2020, everything that may even come out or they may hint at for 2021, they're going to talk about it this January. It's basically the industry's first look at all the new stuff. We're talking guns, knives, ammo, clothing, whatever it is for the industry, we're going to see it here first at SHOT. Now, a lot of manufacturers talk about their stuff leading up to SHOT, but then don't release it even for us to get a feel for or see up close until months later. Some wait until SHOT and then hype the product, just flood the internet and magazines, but then they still don't release for months. So this is your opportunity for somebody that you may trust or may not, but for somebody that you know works behind the gun counter at Ben's Great Outdoors. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be looking at things with a point of view of a gun salesman and an instructor, and hopefully somebody that you can trust to look at products for you. So basically, last year in January, the straight wall cartridge that was released in 2019, 350 Legend, that was at SHOT. It was debuted at SHOT. The guys from Winchester were there with their XPR rifles for us to touch and feel. They were there with samples of the cartridges for us to understand and kind of get a feel for. They talked us through everything. That's the type of stuff we hope to capture for you on these videos that we're going to do live from the show. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to shoot the rifles. I would love to, or any of the guns for that matter. I would love to, but Industry Day at the Range is held the first Monday, or the Monday prior to the show every year, and the show starts on Tuesday. So this year, no shooting guns, but hey, there's always next year, and we'll see what happens. So how are you going to be able to tell us what you want us to give you a review for? Well, that's a great question. On our Facebook page, at Thumb EDT, if you go to the events tabs, you're going to see two new virtual events. The first one is SHOT 2020 Virtual Experience, and you'll see the dates run from January 21 through 24. Those are the dates we're going to be at the show. Anytime between now and then, if you post anything in there that you want to see, we're going to try and get to that. We're going to try and get a review done for that item or that piece of gear. Likewise, you're going to see another virtual event in there. You're going to see the USCCA Concealed Carry Expo Virtual Experience, and the dates of that are March 20 through 21. Same thing. Anything that you hear might be debuted at the show, any kind of training that you want us, we're going to go there and we're going to train. And any training that you're interested in, we'll go and we'll give an honest review of it. So stay tuned for that, because unlike this time around where we gave you less than a week's notice, we're going to start posting in advance, reminding people to get on and make comments in that virtual experience event. Okay, so why is it important for you to get those posts in there as soon as possible? Well, remember I said this is basically the largest gun show in the U.S. In fact, it's probably the largest gun show in the world. To give you kind of a feel for what I mean, I wore a Fitbit one year to SHOT Show, and I was astonished to see that I walked about 13 miles a day on the show floor. That's not counting to and from the hotel or at lunch or anything else. That's on the show floor every day. 13 miles, that's about 10 miles more than the average American walks in any given day. But that's not the craziest part. The craziest part is I never saw everything over 4 days of walking those show floors. So that's how big the event is. So please get us your requests as soon as possible, because we're putting our list together of who and what we want to see when, so that we can give you the best experience possible. Now, don't get me wrong. We're going to review items. We're going to do gear reviews throughout the show. If we see something innovative, if we hear of a new release, we're going to review that. I already have some requests, so we're going to review those items. We're going to review items we think you'll want to see. We're going to try and do short interviews with people we think you'll want to hear from. But to make this as tailored to our Thumb EDT family as possible, we want your input. So please bring us your input as soon as possible, and hopefully we can do those updates from the show. Now we're going to do the same exact thing for any customer Ben's Great Outdoors who wants us to review gear there, and we'll send those video clips back to Nate at Ben's, as well as post them on our site. So be looking for those. What we're hoping is by the time March rolls around, we're old hands at video capture, we're old hands at posting reviews, and when we go to the USCCA Expo, boom, we'll be doing the same thing, but on a much better level. And then in future shows that we attend, you guys will be ready for us to post. Now again, you can expect reminders posted for the USCCA Expo in advance. Sorry we didn't give you a whole lot of update or a whole lot of notice for this. At any rate, there you have it. The first part of our big announcement. For the second part, you'll have to stay tuned to our Facebook page at ThumbEDT. But for now, we hope you're as excited as we are about attending the shows, and even more excited about making you as much of a part of it as possible. Thanks so much, and have a safe day.